lost my words and wasn't able to get through the message I was trying to say. So I think for today, because of how tired I am, because I worked a 7 to 8 hour day at a farm, so I am drained right now. So I think for now I'm just going to read some Reddit stories and see what we all want to read, see what's interesting. Okay, so scrolling through, I know we have quite a few people last time who were wanting scary stories or am I the asshole stories. So I think I'm gonna do am I the asshole stories for now. Okay. I got me some am I the asshole stories. Okay. Okay, here's one. Am I the asshole for kicking an autistic child out of the restaurant for misbehaving? How am I gonna do this and makeup at the same time? We'll see. We'll read it and then discuss afterwards. Okay. I wonder if my chat's working. I think so. Okay. Anyways, my name is Gina, 55 female from upstate New York. What's up, Gina? And I ran a family-owned pizzeria. Well, that's fun, always owning something with your family. I love family-owned things. My husband and I have been in the service industry for a decade, and over the past few years, we've noticed a huge increase in rude customers, rude children, and a crazy level of entitlement. Good lord. I swear, people who don't work in customer service can never be, like, a good customer. Hi! What's up? Okay, one of the rules we have in our restaurant is that nobody's allowed to talk on speakerphone. That's good, because that way you won't disturb people around you. That's a reasonable rule. Play music out loud or have anything playing on speaker for a personal device. Yeah, thank you. It's a work in progress. I think those are good rules. This was not even an issue or something that needed to be said before the pandemic. I would hope so. But now it seems like parents feel attacked if their children cannot watch Bluey on full volume. We have signs up asking people not to do this, and we actually do enforce this rule politely but firmly. Hey, what's up? We're reading some Am I the Asshole? Yeah. So I think that this generation definitely has a lot more iPad kids with the constant need for... Oh, that's a great question. I'm not sure. Hold up, let me check. You said how many subscribers do I have? At the moment, 2.48. Yeah, 2.48. Okay. Back to this story. So, yeah, that's an okay request. That makes sense. Okay. A few weeks ago, a woman was sitting with her 9-year-old son. Good. Was sitting with her 9-year-old son who was watching cartoons on his tablet at full volume, also while scrolling TikTok on a phone. Doing both at the same time. Whoop whoop. Doing both at the same time. That's multitasking, scrolling on TikTok and watching Bluey. How? It's like having the Subway Surfers up while you're listening to a story, but more difficult. I don't know. I nicely explained to the woman that we do not allow this, and it is... Why did they put that in? Oh no! Well, it's closed. Would you like me to open my closet for you? The woman rudely replied that her son has both ADHD and autism. So do both of my brothers. Both of my brothers are autistic and have ADHD. That is not an excuse to be rude in public. Aw, thank you. Yeah, that is not an excuse to be rude in public, having ADHD and autism. It's an explanation, but it's not an excuse. So he needs to do this in order to sit down without making a fuss. Even if that is the case, you can just have your child have headphones, because I know that for some kids it is really difficult to stay still, like my younger brother. How am I being rude? Um, but I think that if they had headphones, I don't think it'd be a problem just if they had headphones. That shouldn't bother anyone. About 10 minutes later, I was in the kitchen and heard a loud banging noise coming from the dining room. Uh-oh. I came out to find the child furiously banging his fist on the table while his mom just sat there ignoring it. Okay, good night, Lane. Okay. Yeah, I hate when people throw fits in public but the parent won't do anything. Like, I get if you're at home just letting your child, like, steam out, like, cool down, like, letting them get the anger out, but if you're in public, yeah, yeah, I do too. But if you're in public and your child's acting like that, like, you need to get them to a different area. Like, even if you do want them to just let it, like, fizzle out, at least take them to a not populated area. Like, is tour reality shattered? Yeah, yeah, I think it is. Okay, it was almost as if he was waiting for her to say something, but she did nothing. Call the cops real. Um, Bye, Madison. Okay, I asked her to please stop him, and she replied that he is on the spectrum and this is his normal behavior. If he doesn't have the topic right now is am I the asshole? So they're currently filling you in. There is a mom at a restaurant, and her child is making a lot of noise and disrupting, and she claims that he's on the spectrum and has ADHD, which is not an excuse for disrupting public. And I know that because I have two autistic brothers and two ADHD brothers. Both of them have autism and ADHD. This is his normal behavior if he doesn't have a device to calm him down. That is a big red flag. If the only way to calm someone down is a device, then they definitely need some counseling and to get different coping mechanisms. That definitely needs some work. That is not a good excuse. That is his only way of calming down. The boy then stood up and started running all over around my restaurant, punching and kicking the other tables and chairs and knocking things over. A customer yelled at the mom, "Control your kid or I will." Ooh! I feel like I would have said that, yeah. Yeah. She launched into what sounded like a pre-rehearsed monologue about how autistic children and just give him a tiny Game Boy. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. Autism is definitely not their fault. It is a common. I wouldn't say it's a disorder because there's a big spectrum and it's just something that people live with. But yeah, this is not. This is definitely not okay to have in a restaurant. Even if the boy does have autism and ADHD, it's not. He needs to learn how to cope with his feelings, whether that be going to a different area to have his said meltdown or anything else. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Stop using your autistic child as a weapon. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're using it as a weapon, more as a shield or like an excuse. Um, she launched in. Oh yeah. She launched into what sounded like a pre-rehearsed. Yeah, she launched into what sounded like a pre-rehearsed monologue about how autistic children deserve to occupy the same spaces as everybody else. I agree with that. I agree with this, but everyone still needs to behave appropriately. I also agree with that. There are just different circumstances for other people. Even though it can be harder for someone with autism to sit still or ADHD to sit still, they should be allowed to have access to stand up and like walk around. Hi! They should have access to like stand up and walk around, but they definitely should not. Yeah, I agree, but they definitely should not use it as a way of just letting somebody disturb everybody else. I told the woman that if she could not get her son's behavior under control, then she had to leave. She was furious and started yelling about how it is illegal to discriminate. Ooh, okay. I have two brothers with autism, though I was only one and it was hard when they're running around when you're grabbing them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what's on my face? That's a great question. It's a work in progress. Thank you. Three muscles. No problem, MJ. Happy to entertain. Okay. Um yeah, I also have two brothers with autism. Yeah, it is a good they definitely should just take them outside. Mhm. Oh. Aw. Thank you for all the compliments, guys. I'm kicking my feet and twirling my hair. What's up, unicorn? Parents should honestly just homeschool online. Yeah. Well, okay, I do think that being what's the word, exposed to real life as a child is definitely important. So I don't think that homeschooling would give the kids what they need. Unfortunately, in cases like this, it is. Do I like pickles? I don't like pickles. I'm sorry. I do. I do watch Invader Sim. Invader Zim. I love Invader Zim. It's so silly. Um, yeah, yeah, it's actually a work in progress. Somebody asked me what the oh, thank you. I just got it cut. Somebody asked me what the products were that I'm using, and I always use Meron. That's, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that's just the ones I use. Um, oh, you're so sweet. Okay. Continuing, because there's like one paragraph of this left. Um, okay. Um, she was furious and started yelling about how it is illegal to discriminate against people who are on the spectrum, and she would report me. My husband came out and put her food. Yeah, yeah, I'm reading Am I the Asshole stories. And put her food in a to go box and just said to her, "Get out right now." She looked genuinely. I got it. Socialism. Yeah, maybe. Uh, you want to guess how old I am before I tell you? Because I've had pretty interesting guesses. Okay. Um, my husband came out and put her food in a to go box and just said to her, "Get out right now." She looked genuinely shocked. You think I'm 21, 18? Okay, okay. I've never had braces, but I know my little brother's gonna get one, and I also have. Yeah, I am 40 years old. 21, 16, 18. Okay, we've got some pretty good guesses in here. None of them are right though. You little bit younger. 15 to 17. That's closer. A lot closer. I'm actually 14. So, yeah. Yeah. Bye bye, Lane. Yeah, I am 14. I've had this channel for 2 years now. Yeah, I've also been in counseling since I was 8, so the mental maturity is definitely up there. Um, but yeah. Okay, I said I was 14 and 5 people left. That's really funny. Okay. Oh no, I lost the Reddit story. Where did it go? Okay, I found it. Um, she looked genuinely shocked and said that kids should not be. Sir Piche from Husband Hotel. I do not. I don't. I'm sorry. Um, she looked genuinely shocked and said that kids should not be expected to just sit down quietly and that the world needs to be more accepting of those who are different. The world does need to be accepting of people who are different. I strongly agree with that. However, in this case, it's not different. Why can't I speak? No, no, you are not the asshole for kicking your brother out of the room. Many things are wrong with my face. Thanks for asking. I'm actually breaking out a lot right now. I'm not happy about it. Skating ranking, gaming, really. I love candy. I love candy bracelets. I have a whole collection. Most of them my ex made me, but it's fine because they're cute anyways. Okay. No way, my Face ID still recognized me with this on. Okay. I, gold or silver for silver. Silver. I'm a silver person all the way. All the way. Not a big fan of gold. I mean, it looks good on some people, not on me though. Okay. Amazing. I love kids. My husband and I raised Silver. Yeah, I agree that Silver is better. My husband and I raised 5 of them, even one with special needs. But autism or not, nothing gives you the right to behave in this way in any setting. If your child's issues are so severe that they simply cannot sit in a restaurant, without a device makes them freak out and throw a tantrum, then maybe reconsider taking them to the place in the first place. That is a good way to put it. If you know that your child's not going to be able to sit still and wait for like food to come out, then you definitely should order ahead, or you as the parent should make accommodations. Gold accessories are pretty good. I do like gold accessories. Aw. How do you say that? Anya? Anaya? Very sweet. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Okay. Yeah, could be. I'm tired of rude kids and lazy parents who emboldened them to behave this way anyway, refusing to discipline them or setting up any kinds of rules or boundaries. Yes. Yeah, we definitely have an issue with that more recently. Throw that pillow at your sister, girl. You're never the asshole. Sing a song? Oh, okay. If we got a request, then sure. Okay, this is not about ADHD, autism, or any other condition. This is about entitlement, bad parenting, and bad behavior as a result. Am I the asshole? No, absolutely not. If a child, like I said, I have 2 autistic brothers, both with ADHD. If a child is, misbehaving in a public space, then you should take that child out of the public space. Am I okay? I am fantastic. Thank you. Party time. Why is it party time? What happens at party time? Oh no. Should I be prepared for something? Okay, but yeah, yes, it's the makeup. Yeah, it is the makeup. But no, you are definitely not the asshole for pushing rules onto somebody who thinks that they can get away with not following those rules. People with sing a song. I will sing a song if you request a song. Bombs are flying from my closet. Oh no! Why would I open it? If bombs are flying out of my closet, why would I open it? I'm gonna leave that shit closed. But yeah, if you're using that as an excuse, do I like Bingo from Bluey? You know what? If you're asking if I like Bluey, you want to see something magical? I, my friend, love Bluey. I love me some Bluey so much that I have a Bluey hoodie with ears on it. And it is the cutest, and I love it so much. I got it from Hot Topic. Can you imagine that? Look at how cute it is. Awesome. So yes, I love Bluey, and I love Bingo. I feel like I missed a couple chats in here. Hold up. Where'd you go? Beat It song? Wait, by who? What's up? You burnt the water? Oh no! Yeah. I do special effects makeup sometimes. I'm not very good at it, but I have started to practice more. What's up, Jennifer? I have started to practice more. I think I'm decent at it. I posted, it's burnt, you can't boil water. Oh no! Call me maybe. You want me to beat it from, I thought it was Michael Jackson. I thought you're doing the same script. Same script from who? What? Oh. Y'all are flattering me. Stop. Okay, quite a few people are asking me to sing a song. The asshole for locking my cousin in the basement because he stole my phone. That's a valid reason to lock the annoying cousin out. Can I tell you something? I'm not a girl or a boy. What are you, Jennifer? What are you, Jennifer? If you're not a girl or a boy, what are you? You're a chair? No way. Nighty night. You have a good one too. Thanks for joining us today. Okay. Aw, what's up, Joey? Jennifer identified himself as a bottle. You're a bottle? That's a new one. Oh, that's also a new one. Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, chat is very interesting today. Okay, so, do we want to read another Am I the Asshole? This thing's gonna be pretty interesting. Oh, almost dropped that. It's annoying how I have to wash my brush in between each color. I could be a bottle. You could be a bottle. A bottle for what? What's, I'm gonna pass. Can I ask for advice? Yeah, of course. Go for it. You're an aggressive lesbian. I get it, girl. I get it. It's my brother that took my phone instead. Okay. Gotcha. Jennifer. There is nothing wrong with Jennifer. Jennifer is perfectly fine. Hi. A bottle of soda. I love soda. Dude, I love soda. I actually just had some Sprite. Okay. Okay. I'm prepared. I'm ready to hand over whatever advice I got. Hi. Okay. So, I could do another Am I the Asshole? Is it bad that you drank 7 Monsters in one day? Okay. Well, see, that answer could vary. If you drink 7 Monsters in one day, then I hope you drank a lot of water as well. I don't think that 7 Monsters in one day is going to be a problem unless you didn't drink water to go with that. So, an introvert or an... I am an extrovert. Aww. Yes, Joey, go ahead. Say something. Say what you wanna say and let the word... What song is that? I want to see you be by... I want to see you... Marvel, do you see... Marvel. Marvel, Marvel, Marvel. Marvel! I love me Black Widow. Oh my gosh. Scarlett Johansson. Oh, you're a bottle of water. That's... Oh, actually, everybody hydrate. Hydrate. Oh, I haven't drank in a solid hour. That's not... Okay. Yeah, definitely Marvel. Better chair goddess or the table goddess? I don't know either of those, but I think I'm gonna say chair goddess. No clue. Okay. So, do you guys want another Am I the Asshole? Have you seen the Lucy movie? Lucy movie? Which Lucy movie? You can call me an ally. Oh no, I'm about to get a pickup line, aren't I? It's a fantastic thing. First kiss with a girlfriend. Aww, I'm so happy for you, Jazz. That's so sweet. My ex wants to get back with me, but he's like the one ex that I never gotten over, and apparently he's gotten really bad about it. Do not get back with the ex, ever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't get back with the ex. If you had a go around one time, then odds are it's gonna be similar the second time. Scarlett Johansson fan without... Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. I'm not a true Scarlett Johansson fan. I apologize. I'm also just really bad with names. He's an ex for a reason. Yes, I agree. Preach. Thank you. That is a good way of putting it. This is like a very pretty peach. Since I'm not a boy, actually, you could call me... Oh, your real name's Allie? Oh, okay. This stream... So, I was originally reading Am I the Asshole? And we discuss it a little bit as I do some makeup. I'm actually not a big fan of Hello Kitty, just because I have a bad association with it. One of my exes really, really liked it, so I'm not a big fan of it. But I love Bluey. Would a book... Oh, that's a good question. What would a book about my life be titled? Let's see. I'm gonna have to say it's one word, mature. Because anytime somebody... I'm not I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you. I do not like Hello Kitty and Friends. I'm sorry. Okay, Allie, I am omnisexual, which means that I like all genders but have a preference towards Jennifer. I do not like Hello Kitty and Friends. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I know some people love it, but I do not. I just have a bad association with it. But yeah, who asked? What was it, Allie? Yeah, Allie. I am omnisexual, which means that I like all genders. Don't worry, Jennifer. It's okay. But yeah, I like all genders, but have a preference for women. So, yeah. I feel like somebody asked me. Yeah. So the book question. I love all the compliments. Thank you. Is it getting late for a while? My girlfriend is asleep. What's up, Wade? Oh my gosh, too many at a time. I can't read all of them. Hi. What's the word again? For the book title, I would say the word would be mature because I've been in counseling since I was 8, and that's like the first word everybody uses to describe me. All genders, does that mean you were born like that or grown up to be like that? That's a good question. So, I actually have always liked girls. I do think that people are born like that. You watched I have watched Hazbin Hotel. What's up? What do you think is the cutest animal if you had to pick between two options, bunnies or puppies? Okay, so I actually take care of bunnies, and I actually take care of bunnies, and I am going to proudly say I prefer puppies because bunnies, even though bunnies are super cute, they are way more work, and puppies can be more playful, so I do like puppies more. Somebody asked what my favorite character from Hazbin Hotel is. Oh, I'm gonna have to say Angel Dust. Call me basic, but when you say you like all genders but mostly girls, I'm the same. Oh, cool. Aw, Alice, I'm sure you'll see your best friend again sometime. It's not a goodbye forever. You prefer Adam? Wow, Lane. You taken the low road. How dare you? How dare thou like Adam? Wow. What was the word, though? The word for the book? Goodness, I used to work with rabbits. Rabbits are a lot of work. I don't want to open the closet if you're in there, okay? You could just take a nap in there. What video games do I like? Okay, so I used to like Roblox a lot, and I've just now been starting to get into it more. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave the closet door closed. I'm scared that a spider's gonna jump out at me. I'm kidding. I actually really love spiders. I never shared my friends' names without asking first, because I'm a minor. Yeah. Alice is a fake name? Got you. I love horror movies. Why is there a box? What's the white box? What is the what white box are you talking about? The white box in there. You don't get to know what's in the box. If you want to know, find out. The monkey that came out last year? Excuse me? The monkey that came out? I don't know what you're talking about, friend. I'm sorry. Do I like kitties? I love kitties. In fact, I have a friend who's wanting to come say hi. Love the spider. Be friends with the spider. Come here. Hi. Babies, I'm live right now. Do not. Hi, babies. I got my doggies. You want to say hi to the doggies? This is my doggie. Where's the monkey? That's a great question. I don't know what monkey you're talking about. This is Delta. Oh, she's precious baby. She's a very sweet girl. She's a dachshund. Have I played Dandy's World? I have not. Oh. Almost burned the house because he thought there was my... Oh, no. Oh, no, Lane. Yes, so this is Delta Dawn. She's a very sweet baby. She do not lick my makeup off. These doggies are very cute. And the other one's wanting to leave. There's the other one. Mwah. Mwah. I love that Bluey episode. Dude, my favorite one's Unicorn. Do I like frogs? I love frogs. Her eyes are smaller and one's oh, that's interesting. I love people with very distinct faces. Go on. My other doggies wanted to say bye-bye. Bro, my thought ran away. Oh no, I hate when my thoughts run away. Because sometimes they're such good thoughts. You're gonna get one? Wait, get one what? I forgot. What were we talking about? Florence Miller. Oh. Oh, what's the word for when you... Oh, it's called omnisexual. Unicorn, what's your favorite food? Children. Oh! Overboss, I do not. Who's my celebrity crush? Ooh. Just change your profile name? Awesome. Celebrity crush. Oh, thank you, Abigail. I'm not sure about celebrity crush. I might have to say... Oh... I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say Scarlett Johansson. I don't know a whole lot about her, but I think she is definitely my celebrity crush. The unicorn episode is definitely my favorite. Okay, what should I do for this one? Should I do green or orange? My favorite look that I've posted? I really liked my most recent, my butterfly one that I did. Orange? Okay, I got you. I really liked the most recent butterfly one that I did. Taylor Swift. Okay. I have a friend who's obsessed with Taylor Swift. She's such a sweetheart. Sabrina Carpenter. Fair enough, my football crush. I'm not a big football fan. I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to ignore y'all. There's just a lot. I can't answer all at once. Helluva Boss. Yes, I do watch Helluva Boss, and I love them. What is this? I'm sorry. I don't know what you're finding in my closet. I don't know your name. You never told me your name. Local... The same story. Laura. Local Laura. Gotcha. I'm just gonna call you Laura. Laura, if you're in my closet, you don't have to be there. Laura, you don't have to stay in my closet. You're free to go. Be free, Laura. Be free. Yeah. I can't let you out. I'm occupied. If you watch Hello Boss, do you watch... Yes, I also watch Hazbin Hotel. Spare puppy chairs. I would love puppy chairs. Oh, thank you. Bye. Thanks for joining us today. Okay. What's your favorite... Okay. My favorite character from Helluva Boss... Looks like Marla Singer for it. Ooh, what song do you have for me? You have a song for me? So, okay, my favorite character, some spare puppy chairs. I would love a spare puppy chair. Wait, puppy chair? What kind of puppy chair? Blitz? Oh, yes, I do love Blitz. I think my favorite... I really do like Blitz, but I think my favorite's gonna have to be Ozzy. Demon Slayer? I have watched Demon Slayer. Oh no, don't wake up your girlfriend, Wade Wilson. It's like a black and white, a dice kind of PUBG. What about Stryker? I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Stryker. Read fanfics, please. Which fanfics are you referring to? You just made it today? Awesome. Can't wait. You said a song? I'd love to hear it. Have you watched Teen Titans Go? That is like my childhood. Oh my gosh. Childhood. Hi. Yeah, that is literally my childhood. I love Teen Titans. Billie Eilish fanfics? I think I'm gonna have to stray away. What about Stoll? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Kind of skeptical about that one. Can I? Yes, of course you can sing a song for me. Why are you divorcing me? What did I do? Why am I being divorced? Ooh, this is a bright orange. Joey, I think I'm not going to answer it because I've answered it already, and then it, for some reason, weirded people out. Do I watch anime? I used to watch anime. I'm not a big anime fan anymore. I love Stolas. He's such a sweetheart, and he has a beautiful voice. What about Moxie? Moxie is such a sweetheart as well. I love him. My favorite Teen Titans Go is Beast Boy and Raven. Oh, yeah, I love Beast Boy and Raven. That's so adorable. I need to start watching that again. Am I Siri? That's a great question. My actual name's Alexa, so I always get teased about that. People's like, hey Alexa, what's the weather? Have you ever played any of the Doom games or God of War games? No, I have not. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee grow? Cyborg is chill. Lighting up the YouTube. Alex Skies is on the Alex Arts is on the rise, lighting up the YouTube skies, drawing dreams with every frame, building up a global name. Click on the colors, edit types, upload shining through the night. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. That was so cute. Oh my gosh. Do I like Alistair? Yeah, okay, I like Alistair. I did not say it. That is not a slur. It is a how dare thou? How dare thou? ENA. ENA. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Is it like what am I doing? Goodbye, Laura. What am I becoming? I don't know what I'm becoming yet. Yeah, it does mean black in Spanish. I'm actually in Spanish class. Said the animal, but I know what it said. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm becoming at the moment. I'm just really trying to practice with colors and different shades and ombre. Oh, it's a show. Okay, I got you. Have you watched Doctor Who? I have not seen Doctor Who. Abigail, why are you sad? What grade am I? I'm actually going into high school. So. Abigail, why are you sad? Oh, nice. I don't know why I would judge based on your age. Oh no, Abigail. That is sad. Is my mother well? My mother is fantastic. I hung out with her today. It was fun. We were at work together. Oh my gosh, we got another one. Goodbye, Abigail. Rest well. Alex Arts, your light outshines the screen, more stunning than a Scarlett Johansson scene. Oh my gosh. Beauty and talent, you're such a queen. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. What's up, Laura? Thanks for coming back. Yeah, of course. I try to respond to everyone. Thank you. It actually used to be red, but it's faded a lot, and I just don't have the money to redo it because I actually just bought a snake. Have you played Just to Impress on Ruby? I have not. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! All the bread you own is mine. Aww. Red hair. Sleep well. I don't think I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I usually don't have, Where's the library? I don't know where the library is. Okay, Laura. My bear made me that spell. Hi! Let's see, can I get this? This dude transgender. What time is it for you? That's a great question. It is 10:20 for me. Nighty night. Alex Arch, you stole the show with eyes that shine and cheeks that glow. If beauty were the YouTube crown, you'd wear it better than. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Okay, Laura. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still working on it. 12:21. Go to bed. Oh, good lord, you guys. Go to bed. Taking care of my chair. My baby brother. I wish I could show you some pictures. Yeah. Hi, Abby. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome. 10:21. Yeah. That's what time it is for me, too. 11:20. Okay. Purple. Oh my gosh. Was that a tongue twister? What state? Girl, I ain't telling you what state I'm in. Why'd I tell you what state I'm in? Blending shades with perfect grace, stealing hearts with just your face. Mirrors, lucky to see your art, but I'd still say you're a true work of art. Oh my gosh, I love these. Do I play Clash of Clans? I do not. I do not. Tomorrow I'm gonna take care of my baby brother who is a human, but sometimes I eat human bottoms, but the baby does not have a bottom. What? Pardon? Are you annoying? Girl, no, you're not annoying. I am hard to annoy. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm pretty hard to annoy. Just because I have 2 siblings. You can probably hear one of them in the background right now. Do we want to read another Am I the Asshole? Because that's how this originally started, was reading Am I the Asshole. Oh my gosh, you have 3 sisters? Ugh. I'm so sorry. I have 2 brothers. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Do I know who Daredevil is? I love Daredevil. Do I have a girlfriend? I do not. I'm single. Do we want to read another Am I the Asshole? You're Italian. Well, what's up, Italian? You have 3 brothers. Ugh, I am so sorry. 1 sister? Okay, I feel like 2 siblings. Or 1 sibling. Like, to have 2 kids, that's a pretty good amount. You know? I feel like that's a pretty solid amount. You have 5 siblings? Ooh. Nighty-night, Alice. Stay away from those people who are disparaged by him statement. Aw, that's sweet. Jennifer, what is up with you? Why are you talking about eating your brother? That's not okay, hon. That's not okay. Sending love for India. Aw, I appreciate that. Oh, gosh. Donde está la biblioteca means where's the library. It does not mean... It means where's the library. Tiny moles on your neck like a sty. Flawless reach. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. Do I support Therians? Yeah, I support Therians. I bite my brother basically every day. I have 2 pets. I have 2 dogs. That was me reading a comment, not me saying I bite my brother every day. Don't Jennifer probably. Yeah, without hustle, your talent will only get so far. I love the quotes going on in here. I feel like I'm being educated. 3 brothers and 2 sisters? Ooh, that is, I bet, a lot. That's hard to deal with. Referring to the walker. Oh, okay. You have a cat? Yeah, I've never had a cat because most of my family's allergic, but I'm a big dog lover. I'm a dog person. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. You don't miss 100%. Why are we putting quotes in the chat? What's going on? You have 6 siblings? Holy cow. Anyone have a spare? Jennifer, chill out. The amount of times I literally ran into my forest in the backyard because I ate a chair. What is going on? What is happening right now? I am so lost, and this is my chat. What is happening right now? 3 dogs and 2 cats. Oh, I feel like that's a pretty good mix. As long as they all get along, then I think that's a good amount. Lil, what is up with your language, ma'am? You found a bottle? Good for you. Eat my phone or iPad or what? Why? Do you like all the compliments? I love the compliments. You guys are so sweet. Do we want to read another Am I the Asshole? Or do we just want to stay in shacks? We can do that too. 2 horses and 28 rabbits? Broski, I have 9 goats. The amount of times I ran into the forest. Why are we talking? 7 poodles, 2 bloodhounds, 4 cats. Wow. Wade, you do nothing. You sit there and do nothing. Why are you dying, Wade Wilson? What is it? Am I the Asshole is, you fell out of your bed? Aw, shucks. Am I the Asshole? It's just a Reddit chain, so we can it's just stories of people asking if they were in the right or the wrong, so we can read some of those, because I read one already, and people seem to like it. Read more. I got you. That sounds weird. Read more assholes. I will for sure. Okay. Oh, thank you. Do you ever try squirrel stew? Oh, I don't think I want. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Oh my gosh, what is happening in the chat? Oh, poodles. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, don't be embarrassed. It's okay. My great-grandma died 1 year ago. Aw. Jennifer, why did you say that all of a sudden? I'm so sorry, but... Delta Dawn, do you want to go? I think my dog wants out. Do I like romance? Romance is chill. I like romance. Depends, though. I stepped on my dog's tail at 5 a.m. Aw. When you give joy to other people, your joy is returned. You should have a good... Aw, that's a good quote. That's a good quote. Okay.
to do on. You want to go? Bye-bye, beautiful. I love you.
Okay. Okay. You said sorry to your dog? It is forgiven. It is forgiven. Get Webtoon? Yeah, I have Webtoon. Oh, wow. Oh, Alzheimer's is sad. Why are we talking about the way our grandparents died? I'm so confused right now. Do I support furries? Yeah, my older brother's actually a furry. What's up, Joey? Okay. Let's see. Back to Am I the Asshole? Which country? I do not feel comfortable sharing that. I'm sorry. Hi, Ashley. Okay. 20 squares to make a hole. Whoa, okay. Am I the asshole for... Okay. Let's see. Going through these. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend I want to break after she cussed me out because I left her at my family reunion? Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay, am I the asshole for laughing at my husband's ex-wife when she called me hysterically because the kids didn't choose to go to Disney with them on Mother's Day? Okay. Do we have... Am I the asshole for dumping my boyfriend because he refused to hand me a period pad and tissues when I had diarrhea at the gym? Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my husband's birthday dinner after he pranked me in front of everyone? Imagine soap in your eyes in the shower. I don't want to! Why would I imagine soap in my eyes? Why would I imagine soap in my eyes? That's mean. Cousin offered me a photograph as a gift and now he's billing us. Stood up for my girlfriend. She broke up with me. Am I the asshole for giving my husband silent treatment after he told me post-birth my body turns him off? That's so sad. Okay, am I the asshole? Okay, ready? I'm just going to scroll and then tap on a random one. Am I the asshole for being unwilling to raise my child, my soon-to-be ex-wife's youngest child? Okay. My favorite thing in my room? Ooh. My favorite thing in my room. I am not sure. Probably my shadow box. I have a shadow box with some cool animal parts in it. Okay. So, I'm going to read Am I the asshole for being unwilling to... I'll remember you, Jennifer. Okay, am I the asshole for being unwilling to raise my soon-to-be ex-wife's youngest child? Hi. Okay. Do I like Millie? I love Millie. Millie's such a sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yes, you can say something, Joey. Moxie, I love Moxie too. Okay. I'm gonna look down from the chat for a second, okay? And I'm gonna read this. So if you guys want me to answer any questions, ask after I'm done reading this, okay? Okay. My wife and I have a complicated history together. We were friends for years and then started something casual. But the understanding was neither of us would have, you know what, with anyone else. If we wanted to, we would discuss it. When she got pregnant, we entered a more serious relationship and got married. I love our son and I do my best to be a good dad to him. She and I have had some difficulties over the years, but we didn't get married for the best reasons, but we are mostly happy. All right, to each their own. When I found out that she was pregnant again, I had some mixed emotions, but ultimately came around. Then I learned that she had cheated on me. No, and the baby might not be mine. Oh my gosh. We did a DNA test while she was still pregnant, and the child wasn't mine, and the bio father was a friend of hers. No. I left our marriage and filed divorce. When our youngest was born, I went to court and established officially that he was not the father, that I was not the father. All right. She wanted me to raise her youngest child with our son. She was upset that our marriage had ended over her having a child with somebody else. No, I'm not sure that the marriage ended because you were having a child with someone else. I'm pretty sure the marriage ended because you cheated. That's why the marriage ended. She told me she wasn't even the cheating. She told me it wasn't even the cheating that made me leave her, but the baby, that she said that it wasn't fair. Okay. Which is when she revealed that she had slept with someone else around the same time that she had conceived our son the first time, and he might not be mine? Oh no! Imagine raising your son thinking that he's yours and then finding out, like, years later that he's not. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna let this sit for a second because it needs to brighten up. Okay. That was a crushing blow for me. She accused me of wanting to dump him when I took the DNA test. My son is mine, but all the lies and the crap has made me hate her. Reasonable. Why would you lie? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is messy. Yes, Jennifer, you can tell me something. Okay. Give me a minute to... Okay. I don't know what that means, Abigail. I'm sorry. Okay. I love Bluey too. She still wants to get me involved in her youngest child's life and has been fighting for me only to be... and for fighting against me only being our son's dad. She tried to make the court keep me in her younger child's birth certificate. Interesting. But I was removed. She tried to insist, not install. I'm reading that completely wrong. That shared custody of both kids or no custody of our son. That's not a fair trade. The courts didn't agree. Good. The courts should not agree. They had us do a 50-50 custody over our son. That's good. Okay. It's temporary until the divorce is final, but this whole thing has been stressful AF. She's doing everything she can to delay our divorce, and she wants me to call the whole thing off. Holy cow. I'm getting a lot of shit for denying her younger child. She has family members confronting me about it. Oh god, I hate when the family members gang up on someone. She has family members confronting me about it, and I always tell them to get the father and to step up or find someone else in the family to be there for her younger kid. Ooh. I had a friend ask me why I won't raise both kids, and that I had a friend ask me why I won't raise both kids, that I had stayed with my son's dad even if he wasn't mine. I told them that I would love my son, but I couldn't hurt him by walking away after 7 years of being his dad or stop loving him like that. Yeah, that's a good one. But I'll admit that it would have killed me to be a big enough man to help him know that his bio father doesn't have the relationship if it wanted that he wanted in future years. I said I wasn't selfish enough to want that, but I'd have needed to know what I said wasn't what I was signing up for, and knowing the truth ahead of time. My friend said it was a lame reason to not let my kids grow up as siblings, and we kept them together all the time. My family is more than blood, and what actual father doesn't want to know is it seems petty to let the child grow up without one. Yeah. Some people do what's best for my ex-wife's family has said. Other people are supporting me 100%. I don't know what to do or if it would be resentful if I did try to raise her other child, but am I the asshole for not being willing to? Huh. Well, that's a lot to unpack. Well, okay, so if you're having... Okay, well, there are a whole lot of messages. Joey, please stop spamming that over and over. Okay, so it seems like this guy has a pretty pretty good moral standing, moral compass. Seems like he'd be all right there. I just think that he's put in a really not great situation. I feel bad for him. I do agree that he should stay my brother's fursuit. I actually don't have a picture of it, but he is on TikTok somewhere, or he's on YouTube as Maggot Teeth. That's his username. Um, but yeah. So the guy that in the story, I do think that my Pinterest. I'm not sure. I don't know my user. I'm sorry. Um, but the guy, he is put in a pretty unfortunate situation, I think. And if I were him, I would definitely would keep raising that child. I think it's not a good idea to walk out on him. Night night, Joey. I don't think it's a good idea to walk out on him. That is true, and I'm glad that he's choosing to stay with that boy. But as far as it goes of raising her ex-wife's child, I do not think that he should be a part of that personally, because that is, I think, a betrayal, and it'd be a child based on lies. And if that child grows up and finds out that this is not his actual dad, that'd be really heartbreaking. So I do think that it is a good idea for the husband to stay and take care of that child. So I do not think that he is the asshole. Yeah. Vaseline will work to get off lipstick. Oh, okay, good to know. What am I reading? I'm reading Am I the Assholes? And I just finished one. So we're about to do another one. Okay. Do 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 do. What is that from? Oh, it's from McDonald's. Okay, I got it. Oh, my back. Hold up. Can I say your IP address? What? Okay. Once again, just going to scroll and tap on a random one. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend his platonic girl best friend isn't welcome at my place anymore? Ooh, this one's gonna be... Okay, Jennifer. Hope you had fun singing your Baby Shark. Am I the asshole? Make him inspired by... It's not inspired by anything. I really just wanted to practice colors, so I just made different... Do I play any instruments? I'm practicing guitar. I'm not really good at it, but I actually have 2 guitars. One right there and then one on my other wall right here. Am I streaming? I don't do streaming. Sorry. Okay, so this Am I the Asshole is, am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend his platonic girl best friend isn't welcome at my place anymore? So far, just from reading the title, I'm already siding with the girl on not letting the platonic best friend stay. I do think that that's... No, you are not the asshole, Laura. Sickness of jail. Sax, piano, and bass drum. Ooh, look at you, Wade. You got all the instruments. Okay. I've been dating my boyfriend for about a year. It's been great overall, but there's always been this one thing that bugs me. His, quote, best friend. Let's call her Emily. They've known each other since high school, and they've always been just friends, according to him. Now, I'm not the jealous type. Seriously, I've always tried to be the cool girlfriend and not make a big deal out of this stuff, but Emily pushes boundaries in a way that makes me super uncomfortable. Yep, already siding with the girlfriend. She'll come over, sit really close to him on the couch, constantly touch his arm when she laughs. To be fair, that is just kind of how people sometimes laugh. I laugh and I, touch the person next to me, so I think that is just sometimes in the way that people laugh. And once she even used his hoodie from my closet and said it smelled like him. Ooh. Ooh, hun, that's a red flag. Ooh, okay. Nope, it's a no so far. I brought it up to him a couple times and he hits me with the classic, that's just how she is. She's super affectionate with everyone. But the thing is, she's not like that with anyone else I've seen, just him. No. Okay, the final straw happened last weekend. We were all hanging out at my place, and I went to the kitchen to grab snacks. When I came back, I saw her resting her head on his shoulder and playing with his fingers. Oh, God, no. God, no. When I came, I literally stopped mid-step. Like, hello. I didn't want to cause a scene, so I just waited it out. But later I told him straight up, she's not welcome here anymore. I'm not okay with this. Preach, girl. Set your boundaries. Good job. He got mad, said I was being dramatic, controlling, and insecure. He even said I was trying to ruin his friendship that existed before I came along. Wow. That is a red flag from the boyfriend, too. That is not... Girl, she just gotta dump him. I told him I'm not trying to control who he's friends with, but I am allowed to have boundaries in my own home. Yes, that is, I agree. If someone makes me uncomfortable, I don't think it's unreasonable to not want them in my space. Yeah. Now she's been super cold to me. Some of our more mutual friends say I'm starting to be jealous, saying I'm starting to become the jealous girlfriend stereotype. Honestly, I'm starting to feel crazy. Well, that... Okay. I definitely do side with the girlfriend on this one. Especially because the boyfriend was not being very supportive and kind of got defensive for the girl that he was just friends with. So I'm definitely siding with the girlfriend in this one because the boyfriend did not have her back whatsoever, which is not healthy. Hi. So, yeah, I don't think... Yeah, but that thing about, like, the resting the head on the shoulder and playing with the fingers, that would make me uncomfortable, too. I do think that... Help with your sickness. What's your sickness, Jennifer? But I do think that the friend crossed a line. Supposed friend. I think that she should dump him. That's my personal opinion. Alrighty. Jennifer, what's your sickness? Look like a church guy. Have a question. Was it bad playing me and my girlfriend were a marching band when I first kissed her? That's alright. You don't gotta plan when your first kiss is gonna be. Just kinda happens. Okay, Jennifer. Bye. Okay. So, do we want to read more Am I the Assholes? Or what would we like? Because for a while we were just kind of chatting. You ran out of space. That's okay. So yeah, for a while we were just kind of chatting. But if we want, we can read more Am I the Asshole? Because I just got through another one. And I saw more people started to join. So... Or is it bad to be mad at my sister for leaving me and taking my dog? No, it's not bad. My name is Alex. So yeah, or I can read some horror stories. Ooh, some Am I the Assholes or some horror stories. Up to you guys. Let me know. Alex from Minecraft. All right. Yes, Laura. It is okay if you sleep in my closet. That is totally fine. I got some blankets up on the top shelf if you can reach. Yeah, so would we like to do more Am I the Asshole? Oh no, Wade, your mom saw? That sucks. Can I be a chair for your closet? Sure. Read horror? I got you, Laura. I got you. Horror it is. Oh no, I dropped my brush. You're 410? Oh, that's okay. Is your channel fully about makeup? Or most of it is makeup, yeah, but then sometimes I do like outfit of the day. Sometimes I just ramble. Sometimes it's relatable content. Whole plethora of things, but I mainly do makeup. Oh no, Jennifer, how are you only 4 inches tall? That's so unfortunate. But that means you can fit in people's pockets. Do I play a sport? So I actually used to do cross country, but I have a heart condition. I have something called POTS, which is actually a brain condition, but it also relates to heart. So I can't do anything super physical because then it will take a super long time for my heart to regulate and or my limbs will go numb or weak. So I'm actually unable to do any sports, but I used to do But I used to do cross country and I loved it so much. Currently, I do more, I do weightlifting at the gym. So mainly I do a lot of strength building because it's not as cardio. It's not cardio, so my heart can handle it. So that was probably a longer explanation than you were wanting. Horror story. Do we want football team? But yeah, marching band is a lot of work. My older brother was in marching band, and it definitely does require a lot of open your closet. Oh my gosh, are we having a party in my closet? I would join you, but I'm kind of stuck out here. I don't want to leave y'all. Y'all having a party back there? I can throw a Bluetooth speaker in the closet if y'all want it. Just let me know if you're in the right or the left corner, because they have totally different vibes. Left corner's where the dresses are at, right corner's where all the other is. Okay, do we want realistic, or do we want, like, true horror stories? Or do we want just, like, creepypasta, that kind of stuff? Because we have a bit of both. True? True, okay. I got y'all. Okay. Yeah, I think... No, I think Laura and Jennifer can share the closet. Open the closet, we'll see Jennifer in there. You'll probably see Jennifer in there, but it's okay. I think she burns in the sunlight, so I'm just gonna leave it closed. Okay. True horror stories. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Here we got one. The pastor. The pastor? What about me? What about me? Can you guys be quiet in the closet? I need to know the chair. Awesome. Okay. So true story time. When I was about 4 or 5 years old, my parents had just separated. My mom was living in a 2-bedroom apartment. I had my own room, but I preferred to sleep in her bed whenever I was staying with her. Our 2 bedrooms were at the end of the hallway, directly across from one another. Our apartment was on the first floor. I like first floor apartments. Bye, Abigail. Do you like the comments we'll get? I love y'all's comments. They're so silly. You guys are so goofy. I like floor apartments. I have a floor apartment in my dad's house. I remember that in the middle of the summer, my mom had an open window in her room, which was directly behind... Sorry about my brother in the background. What's up? Our apartment was on the first floor, and I remembered that I was in the middle of the summer, and my mom had a window open, which was directly behind the bed above the headboard. Ooh, oh my gosh, Laura, thank you so much for your generous donation. Jeez, my brother's loud. I would never leave my window open if it's above my bed. That sounds like an actual nightmare. Like, somebody can easily throw something through the window, something can fall. Like, what if it starts raining? What if somebody decides to climb through your window? That is not smart. I would want to be facing. Can I spare some money? I will spare you some of the Monopoly money. I can give you some Monopoly money. However, I'm also broke because I just bought $500 worth of snake stuff. Do I like squirrel stew? I've never had, and I don't think I want squirrel stew. Okay, so... Rusty, oh my goodness gracious, chill out. No, my brother's being really loud, and I turned my chair. Chill out. Okay. Anyways, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I remember sitting up and seeing the cat that was sitting at the front door of the door frame of my mom's room. Her door was open, and you can partially see into my room. Okay? This was strange because how old is my brother? So my younger brother's 8 and my older brother's 17. No, my younger brother's 9. His birthday was just now. Yeah, so my younger brother's 9. Can I not call you Alex? Can I call you... You're gonna call me out? Laura, how dare you break a hanger? If your brother doesn't start being quiet, he's gonna go in the stew too. I'll make sure to tell him after, Lane. Don't worry. Okay. I woke up in the middle of the night and remember sitting up and seeing our cat was sitting in the door frame of my mom's room. Her door was open and you can partially see into my bedroom. This was strange because our cat was typically always in bed with us. You always trust you always trust the animals. Always trust the animals. Oh my gosh, if they run, you run too. You run too. Okay. As I was watching, he walked into my bedroom and meowed. I turned my face to my mom to wake her up. In the 3 or 4 seconds it took to wake her up and ask her what was wrong, we both looked back at the door frame, and there was a man standing at my door making his way out of my bedroom. Oh my god! That is terrifying. You wake up and just see somebody walking in your house? This is... Oh my god. Yes, Laura, I clearly see you. You're right there. That is terrifying, because it's even scarier if it's a real person rather than a ghost. Like, I'm not sure if y'all believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts, but that is, like, horrifying. It is 10:54 where I'm at. Okay. I still don't know how she managed to do it so quickly, but my mom proceeded to pick me up and literally throw me out of the screen window. Threw me out of the screen window. Again, we were on the first floor and it was maybe a 3 or 4 foot drop. Okay. She quickly followed and we were able to start screaming for help and someone called 911. Okay. The police came and didn't see any signs of forced entry, only that our front door had been unlocked, which led them to believe that the man must have exited that way. No! Why would they leave their door unlocked? Oh my gosh, you always check your locks before you go to bed. Always check your locks before you go to bed. Okay. The strange thing was that my mom swore up and down that she had locked the door last night with a deadbolt and a chain lock. Who has a deadbolt and a chain lock on their front door? And somebody still manages to get in? What if they came in through the window? Oh, but they're saying it's a screen window. How did that person get in? Unless it was a ghost. It could have been an apparition. Your door is unlocked. Go lock your door. Go lock your doors. Everybody lock your doors and take a sip of water. Okay. Continuing on. About a week later, she was cleaning the kitchen and opened up our water heater closet and found a notebook with our names and drawings, as well as a pair of gloves and some gum wrappers. No. Oh my god, they had a squatter. Oh, that's terrifying. In an apartment, too? Oh, that is tiny. The police were called again, but all they can do is speculate that the man had been our house and hid there until we were asleep. Oh no. Okay. Edit, just to clarify, our apartment was on the ground level, so my mom didn't hurl me out into potential paralysis, just a 3 or 4-ish drop into grass. Okay. That is terrifying. So what I'm thinking is at one point they accidentally left their door unlocked, and then this creepy, strange man was just trying doors and he broke in and I don't know, something along the lines of just squatted there for a couple of days. But why would he start drawing pictures of them? Why are you a chair, Jennifer? Good for you on being a chair, but I don't see how that relates. Okay, but yeah, I think they're saying that there was a screen. There better have been a screen on that window, because if somebody could just easily crawl through that window, that is not safe. And if she swears that she had deadlocked her door, then that means that the man was in there for multiple days. That is terrifying. Wade Wilson, oh my gosh. That is wild. But yeah, that is terrifying. Okay. Another one. Okay. A terrifying but true story I experienced when I was 12. Do I fancy tea? I do not fancy tea. I apologize. I can't have any caffeine. Your window is open and unlocked. Oh no, Laura, you better go fix that. Oh, but you're in my closet, so you probably can't fix it. Can I? Yeah, Jennifer, go ahead. Tell me a short fact. I love me some short facts. If it's an actual fact. If you're just gonna say that you're a chair, then I already know. What's your fact, Jennifer? Your door is open? Your front door is open? Or your door, like, to your bedroom is open? Because if your bedroom door is open, girl, you better go close that, because I hate when my bedroom door is open. And if your front door is open, that's an even bigger problem. Hammer sharks do not actually kind of look like camels. That is a good fact. I'm taking a handful of melanin and it's not working. Oh no, or not melanin, melatonin. Melanin is nice though. It's what gives us hair color. Can you tell me something? Yeah, tell me a fun fact. I love fun facts. How much do I pay in rent? That's a good question. 0. I do not pay rent. I'm just a freeloader in this house. My mother pays for it. Yes, I still live with my mother because I am a minor. Thank you for asking. Okay, so do we want to read another scary story, or was that one a no-go? This looks pink in the lighting. It's actually red. Why does that look so pink? Holy cow. Go back to just talking. When am I planning on moving out? I mean, I haven't graduated yet, so probably just when I... Did you know that you sleep on... I know that I did not know that we sleep on beds. Wow, read another scary story? Okay. Okay, I got you. Another scary story. Okay. Okay. So this one... Oh, my nose is running. Okay. A terrifying but true story I experienced when I was 12. Do I have a job? I do not have a job. Well, actually, no, I get one over the summer. You live in my walls. Oh no. Why am I painting on my face? Because it's fun. It's what I like to do. I like to paint on my face. Creepypasta this time? Okay. Okay. I got you. Creepypasta. Okay. Okay, let's see. I found a door behind my bathroom mirror. No! Okay, let's see. This is a... Oh, actually, it's pretty short. This is a pretty short one. Those windows from churches. Te amo tú. Okay. I don't look under 18. I get that a lot. Yeah, I'm a minor. Yeah, okay. I moved into this old rental house last month. It's a quiet neighborhood, cheap rent, nothing too weird except the bathroom. I'm not liking where this is going. The mirror above the sink is old and almost antique looking, but when I first cleaned it, I noticed the frame wasn't sealed to the wall properly. The whole thing wobbled. So last week, out of curiosity, I pulled it off completely. Oh no, what am I about to read? Behind it stood a narrow wooden door. No handle. Just a keyhole and warped wood. Warped wood, yes. There's nothing on the floor plan about a closet or crawl space behind the... Your phone looking like a 1950... It's not. I just painted the phone case and it's chipping. Don't mind that. Okay. So probably somebody can fit behind that. I left it alone for a day or two. Why would you leave it alone for a day or two? You gotta seal it up. What if somebody's in there? You're just gonna leave it alone for a day or two? How would somebody be okay with just having a hole in their house that somebody can fit into and you have no idea if anybody's been in there? Like, yeah, I have a hole behind my bed and somebody can crawl through it at any time and I'm just totally fine leaving it alone. What am I majoring in college? I'm really interested in going into veterinary school, so I'm probably gonna do medical science in some field. About to go check the mirrors. Real. Yeah, I think my mirrors are definitely gonna be getting taped to the wall after this. Okay. I left it alone for a day or two, told myself that it was probably some sealed off cabinet, but then things started happening. No! Oh, things always start happening. At night, I hear something behind the wall. Oh my god. Not rats, not plumbing, breathing. No! 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 They hear breathing behind the wall. Okay. Oh, Chad, I got goosebumps. It's actually just because I'm cold, not because I'm scared. Okay. Okay, this is... My mom just texted me and asked me to be quiet. I've got to be quieter now. I'll be quieter now. Okay. Okay. So she heard breathing, like a slow shower breaths, right up against the other side of the door. Oh god. My favorite song? Oh, that's a good one. What is my favorite song? I like Circles by Pierce the Veil. Do I have Roblox? I do have Roblox. Okay. I finally broke and pried it open last week using a flathead screwdriver. It wasn't a closet. It was a tunnel! Narrow, cold, carved deeply into the stone, and it went deep, way deeper than the dimensions of the house should allow. No. Oh, that's awful. Do I have sisters and brothers? I have 2 brothers. And I'm not comfortable sharing my Roblox name because that's more of my personal life, playing on video games, so. I do have my Instagram in my bio, though. So it was a tunnel. It was a tunnel. I only stepped inside for a second. The air felt wrong and heavy, like I had walked into a cellar that hadn't been opened in 13 years. Okay. 13? Where'd I read 13? That hadn't been opened in 10 years. I swear I heard something move further in. I would have told myself it was a rat, and I would have called the police. You don't call the police? I closed it hard, hammered nails into the frame, put the mirror back, and told myself I imagined it. But tonight, the mirror cracked from the inside, and I can hear the breathing again, but closer. Good Lord. Do I have Snapchat? I do not have Snapchat. So that was a very short story. I have no clue what to do because she's very close. You do nothing, Wade. You let her sleep. What am I doing? I'm reading Reddit stories, scary Reddit stories. And I'm thinking, should I finish this makeup look or should I just, like, stop? I'm very smart. Thank you. I don't know where you got that from, but thanks. Should I continue this makeup look or should I just wipe it off and continue reading Reddit stories? You want to talk to her? Aw, but don't wake her up. Hi. Finish it? Okay. Alright, I'll finish it. Just because. Keep going. Continue. Alright, I got y'all. Okay. The question is, what colors? Red, orange. I think maybe I have some yellow in there. Green. Schooling is expensive. How much cost per year? I'm not sure. I don't know about the purple. Ooh, that is a good one. Yes, I think I will, in fact, do some purple. I think I'm gonna go here, 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 here. Yeah. Here. I'll do this one. Why am I starting from the inside? I need to start from the outside. What am I doing? I'm better than this. Okay. Do we want to read another scary story? Or am I the asshole story? It is up to you guys. Do you get along with my mother? I love my mother. I love my mother to bits. We are very close. Woke her up and not say anything in chat for a bit, so... Alright, Wade. Okay, so should I do more Am I the Asshole stories or more scary? More scary? Scary? Okay. So I had somebody request creepypasta. Do we want to continue on with the creepypasta train? Or do I believe in Jesus? So I was raised Christian, however, I am an atheist now. What's my relationship with my father? Why are we getting into such the deep questions? Holy cow, you guys. Am I the asshole? Okay, well, we have 1 vote for Am I the asshole and 2 for scary stories so far. Do I have any scary stories? Ooh, let's see. Do I have any scary stories? Yeah, actually, I do have some scary stories. So, this happened to me when I was in my camper with my grandparents. Basically, it was very rainy and stormy, so we were trying to sleep, but it was really cold and it was really loud inside the camper. So what we were all doing is we were just trying to sleep, but then I was sleeping in this kind of more back room where they put like cars in case they ever need to bring cars. And so once I was back there in the middle of the night, I heard a crack on the window, and then I heard a knock at the door, and it was like maybe 2 a.m. And so there was a knock at the door of my camper. And so I didn't answer it because I didn't know who it was, and it was 2 a.m. And who in their right mind would be knocking on someone's camper at 2 a.m. in the middle of a campground? Like, what the heck? Nighty night, Lane. So I don't know who that was, but then when I woke up, we went outside and we found that the lock on the door had been broken. Somebody had thrown a rock at our door lock. Do I think ghosts exist in the modern world? Yeah, I do. So a rock was thrown at the car and had broken the lock. You're just somebody that I used to know. That's a good song. I like that song. So I was terrified that somebody was trying to get into our van for the next 2 nights and I wasn't able to sleep. That has not happened since. But yeah. And then I also have another story from when my brother was younger and I was actually just like a baby. This is my older brother. So we were in, I think it was Glencoe, Colorado Springs. Where were you camping? I don't remember where I was camping. I'm sorry. This was years ago. I really don't remember. But I have another one from my brother, my older brother. We were at, of course, ghosts exist. Yeah, I believe in ghosts. So this story, I'm very calming. What made me, okay, thank you for, what made me become an atheist? That's a good question, but I'm not sure. Do I like all the comments we've got? Yes, Lane, I do. I'm not sure what made me become an atheist. I was raised Christian. I don't think I have a clear answer for what made me become an atheist. Yeah, sorry. Okay, what color should I do? I think I might do green and blue. What's my music taste like? Okay, so I really love Pierce the Veil. Like my favorite band right now, Pierce the Veil. I like Scene Queen or Set It Off. Yeah, I really like any just like punk rock, more alternative. That's kind of my music taste. Thank you. I do weight training at the gym, but I cannot do any cardio because I actually have, where am I from? I am from, my mom's side is from Texas, my dad's side is from Oklahoma. I was born in Colorado, so yeah, southern all around. But yeah, back to the statement on. Well, thank you for saying that I'm fit. I try. I do training at the gym, but I'm not able to do any cardio because I have a heart condition. So, I feel like somebody else asked me a question, but I missed it. Did somebody else ask me a question? Hold up, I got y'all. Let me open the closet. I don't want to open my closet. The Senate will decide my love from Australia. Aw, I love Australian accents. They're so cute. Okay. I stay in the same place for my whole... Yeah, nice. I haven't moved around a whole lot. My grandparents, however, they've traveled, like, everywhere. How much weight can you stand? That's a good question. I do not know. I have not tested that yet. So I'm a minor. I think that's all I'm comfortable saying right now. I am under 18. But yeah, so. Okay. So I had a couple. Someone's a little famous. Certainly feeling that way right now. Yeah, of course. The closet. I am not opening the closet, Lane. How dare you? I keep my closet closed for reasons. I got skeletons in there no one wants to see. There's a ghost in the closet? Oh no! You can become friends with the ghost. Oh right, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna tell you guys about the ghost story that I had from when I was little. Okay, so, me and my family were at, Colorado Springs. Fun, okay. Thank you for that information. My favorite fast food order, I love Subway. Love Subway. I'm a fiend for Subway. Okay, so yeah, we were in Glenwood Springs with, what's up, Wade? How'd that go with your girl? I was in Glenwood Springs with my family, and, my younger brother was maybe, I'm not sure how old he was, maybe 3 or 4 was how old my brother was, but, basically, what had happened was we were in the swimming pool, and, I wasn't, because I was too young, but my, older brother was in the swimming pool with my mom, and, when they got out and said it was time to go, my older brother kind of panicked and freaked out and said that he wanted to go back to the pool and play with the little girl. And then my mom was like, wait, what little girl? There wasn't a little girl. And bye, Laura. What's up? But my mom was like, there wasn't a little girl. What are you talking about? And then my older brother goes, yeah, the little girl who isn't alive anymore. She fell in the pool and she didn't get back out. So yeah. My brother saw a ghost when he was younger of a girl who had fell in the pool and drowned. And then my mom later, after they left the hotel, said that she searched it up online and found a whole article about a girl drowning in the Glenwood Springs. So it was in fact like an accurate, like my brother probably actually saw that girl, which is wild. It was wild. I've never personally had a ghost experience, at least I don't think. But I have had, I got some dolls up there, and I'm pretty sure at least one of them has a, spirit attached to it. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. Put some clothes on. I am wearing clothes. How dare you? It is hot in here, okay? It is very hot here. You got ghosts in your parents' apartment? Oh, fun. Cool. Okay, do we want to do more? 5 or so minutes, okay. Do we want to do more, hi. Oh, sorry, I am warning if anybody doesn't like, cracking knuckles. So, we can do more, creepypasta. Shout out to your name. How do you say that? Sharika? Sharika? I'm not sure. Oh my goodness gracious. Somebody's slut-shaming me. Ghost stories? I got you. Okay, I don't know how to say that person's name because it's like written in Japanese, but somebody in the chat, aw, thank you. Somebody in the chat is saying that I need to put some clothes on and that I'm a slut, so just let that be out there. You can see me from my closet. Okay, so to the person who's slut-shaming me, I do it with flair. Cracking knuckles. Actually, Veronica, there have been multiple studies on that. It's actually just a kind of like an air bubble in the fat between your joints, and popping it is just kind of like releasing the air pressure, so it's not actually gonna cause arthritis. So you should be getting banned for cracking knuckles doesn't do anything. Yeah. He's just mad that awesome. Yeah, so fun fact for you, it doesn't actually affect your bones or knuckles at all. My bear forgot its fur in the closet while it was cleaning. Can you send it back? I will definitely send back your fur. Don't worry. Do not worry, my friend. I will send it back. Okay, so somebody said, I'm not sure when or where, but somebody said they wanted more ghost stories. Thank you for waving. Your brothers. Okay, Lane. I'm sure he is definitely quieter now, so maybe that's why. Okay. So we wanted ghost stories. Ghost stories. Okay. Let's see. True ghost stories. Drop any bones, because I can't. Can I pop any bones? I can pop my shoulder because it actually pops out of place, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but I have hypermobile shoulders, and then my wrists and my ankles and my hips too, my back definitely. Okay, true ghost stories. Alrighty. Okay. Here, this one seems like a good one. I always believed that my old childhood home was haunted, as me, my mom, and my dad, and my sister, and my aunt had all had experiences there. School camp tomorrow? Fun! Those are ones I specifically know of, likely more who have experienced things. My grandfather worked his ass off to build the home and get everything set up, and we were all inclined to believe that he kept watch over us regularly as his tragic early passing. Oh, that's sad. None of his grandchildren ever got the chance to meet him. However, according to my mom, I had seen him sitting on an old wooden stereo that had spanned the length of our dining room wall when I was a toddler. I don't remember that experience. Oh, that was a long text. Hey, were you right? First I woke her up and sleep on the couch. I asked her, "Who is that man?" And she responded, "What man?" And I walked over to him. I acted like if I was patting his leg and said, "It's okay, I see you." As if I recall correctly, I think I even pointed him out in a picture as the person I saw. There were several other mostly minor incidences that were too difficult to rationalize that occurred to all of us, but I'll share some of the spookiest things that happened to me during my middle school years. One night I kept hearing cracks and knocks on my bedroom door in the hallway and beyond it. My bed is in a position where I couldn't see directly into the hallway, and my door had to remain open to supply heat for the rest of the house, as the vents in my room worked better than all of the others. The noises occasionally happened from small scratches some nights, and I don't know how exactly to describe their frequency, but I will say that they have always seemed deliberate and relatively intelligent. Like whatever I'm making noises was actually aware that I was paying attention to it or not. The noises would usually die down when I was actively listening to them or looking for them. If I outright ignored them, they usually stopped for a bit and I'd just fall asleep in spite of them, which was admittedly rare because this spooked me a lot as a kid. This particular night, however, it was a bit more aggressive, almost like there was a certain excitement to the room. Or to them. Okay, interesting. They continued for a few hours in the middle of the night while everyone else was asleep. I'd say roughly around 10 or 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. is when it took place. I could not sleep at all, and every time I started to drift off, the noises became much heavier. So I figured that I'd read a book to make me as sleepy as possible. I grabbed a Bible and started reading the most boring passage I can find. That's pretty smart. I was to the end where I was drifting off and with the overhead light on and me beside, I propped up like I was trying to do a sexy hand pose just without bringing my knee up, and every single time I began to doze, I woke up by these noises. I finally had enough and decided to sleep in my mom's room if she'd let me. I always felt like her room was afford a certain sense of privacy, further lending to our story of the theory that my grandfather. This is where things went from I can maybe rationalize them to being freaking insane. I closed the book and set it on my nightstand. I got up and began walking to the door when I started hearing crinkling besides me. Like right next to you? Ooh. Ooh. Right next to you. Ew. Okay. Us kids had ruined the mattress or two in the past by spilling stuff on them, so plastic wrap was left in our current ones for it to be easier to clean up to avoid having to buy new ones just in case. That's pretty smart. Now sometimes they would be absolutely by a little crinkling heard after you get up off of it. But this time it was a lot louder and lasted longer. When I got to my door, I realized it was still crinkling. To my curiosity, it got to the better of me, and I turned around and I can see the material of the moving on one side of the mattress. Ew. There was an impression in it that moving from the lower end towards the headboard, like someone was brushing up against it, walking by. I immediately noped the hell out of there and was sped walking. I didn't run because I didn't want to wake anyone else in the house up. Down the hallway, I thought I heard footsteps behind me. Ooh. I thought I heard footsteps behind me. I got to my mom's room and the end of the house. I woke her up and asked, "Can I sleep in here tonight?" She asked, "Why? What's wrong?" And I stammered, saying, "I don't know. There's something out there." Oh, that would have terrified my mom. My mom would have been terrified if I came in there and was just like, "Hey, there's something in the hallway and I don't know what it is." She would have been... Oh my gosh. Okay. She said, "Well, do you have your pillow? You're not taking mine." I didn't, so I went back to get one of mine. Oh, having to go back through the hallway. When I approached the hallway, the footsteps started again. Oh, that's terrifying. Directly behind me this time. Oh, God. Oh, God, that must have been terrifying as a kid. Again, curiosity got the better of me. I've always been fascinated by the paranormal, but this part of me was always hoping with every fiber of my being that I could have found a rational explanation. I stopped about halfway down the hallway and listened, thinking maybe it was just an echo of my own footsteps or something, even though I had never once heard an echo in that house. Ooh. As soon as I stopped, I heard another 2 steps behind me, and it sounded like it was getting closer to me. I stayed still for a split second when I realized the second I stepped, I heard a stop that was maybe a foot away from me, and the first one was further. I mean, I was being followed. I stopped worrying about waking anyone else up. I sprinted to my bed, snatched the pillow, and sprinted back to my mom's room, hearing extra footsteps in the hallway, no longer following me up until I got close to her door. Ooh. That's terrifying. I fell asleep probably close to an hour and a half later. The next day I tried to let it go, not necessarily forget about it, but just let it go and not get to me. Excuse me. After all, I never explicitly felt threatened by a presence in that house. I'd been spooked a few times, but that was the closest thing I'd ever felt to feeling like it was specifically messing with me. That's so awful to have spirits just like mess with you to like scare you for fun. I've been spooked a few times, but that was the closest thing I've ever felt to it. But that was the closest thing I felt to ever having something mess with me. I didn't realize until after I got home from school the next afternoon to hear my mom on the phone that was my grandma's birthday. Something that I had learned years after as an adult and living in different houses, but that my grandfather always loved celebrating and making big deals of my grandma's birthday. Maybe he was celebrating that particular night, or maybe in his own way preparing for the birthday the next day. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed after this. My iPad's also about to die. At around that time of year, I would tend to always have more unexplainable incidences. Anyways, thank you to anyone who took the time to read this. That's nice. Oh, well that's sweet to have like a grandpa like looking out for you as a ghost. I'd want my grandpa to haunt my house. That's really sweet. That's precious. Okay. Well, guys, I have sad news because my iPad is actually about to die soon. And I am tired AF, so I think after I finish up this last little patch, I'm just gonna take a couple pictures and wipe it off and go to bed. I don't think I'm even gonna worry about washing my face tonight because I am too tired. Oh, how dare she not share the blanket. I vote for equal blanket rights for all. Everybody should have equal blanket rights. I feel like I just want to shave my eyebrow off. This is annoying. Having to paint my eyebrow a little bit. I shaved the wings of it off, but ugh, that's annoying. Okay, well, if you guys have any scary stories, please let me know. You can actually DM me on Instagram and let me know if you have any scary stories. I would love to hear yours, actually. I love scary stories. Even though it's like nighttime, I still love reading scary stories. I actually just finished another podcast because I listen to podcasts since I'm getting ready to bed. Oh my gosh, you have a flesh pedestrian in your basement? That's terrifying. You don't have any? That's okay. That's okay. You don't have Instagram? That's alright. That is totally fine. You can always just comment an interesting story if you'd like. You have British fruit soup? What? I have no idea what's happening in my comment section. Very confusing. Alrighty. So I have one more patch to fill in. What color should it be? I'm thinking we need to throw some yellow in there. Should we throw some yellow in there? I think so. I just got up and got another blanket. Nice. Princess is the British. Oh, why do you have Princess the British in your basement? Why do you have a British in your basement? A raccoon once lived in your house? Oh, that's lovely. We brought a doll into your house as a joke and we didn't. It kept connecting to the Alexa and knocking on the walls and left scratch marks on my sister. Ooh, that is definitely a scary story. Jeez. I hate when the spirits are violent. British flesh pedestrian. Interesting. You have my brother's first shoe and you're gonna do the Gangnam Style until it fits. Okay, good for you. Good for you, Lane. You have fun with that. You have fun with that. What did the cannibal do after they ate their vegetables? I don't know, Wade. What did they do? Tell me a dad joke? It's gonna be a good or a bad dad joke. We shall see. It's 1:30 for you? Oh, sleep well, Lane. It is 11:30 for me. And I am definitely going to bed after I finish this because I worked 8 hours today. And I am tired. What did the cannibal say about the skater? I don't know. What did the cannibal say about the skater? You wanna see how much they can sell the wheelchair? Wow, Wade. You're gonna be streaming tomorrow? Alright. Oh my gosh, there's so much dark humor in the chat right now. What is going on? It's kind of funny, but also I'm not sure if I'm allowed to laugh. Y'all have good humor. I like this chat tonight. Met quite a few people. Y'all seem nice. Okay. I think, are we satisfied? Should I add anything? I feel like the color on this side is a lot more pigmented than on the other side. What if I just stamp some more on there? Oh, am I gonna be streaming tomorrow? Probably not, unless you guys would like me to. Then I'm sure I can find some time. Do you want me to stream tomorrow? Because I probably can. Do a big L to your forehead. Add a big I could do that. You have bear. You guys are so interesting. I've been streaming for an hour, or for over 100 minutes now. That is crazy. Has anybody been here for the entire time? If anybody's been here for the entire time, please let me know, because that is dedication. If anybody's been sitting here, listen to me yap for 110 minutes, then you get a gold star. Before you go to sleep, you're gonna say a Moxie famous line, and somebody called me a possum. Somebody called me a possum. I am not a possum. Michaela, you've been here You were here for an hour? Wow, I'm impressed with some of you guys. Thank you for staying throughout the entirety of it. That is wild. I didn't realize I'd been streaming for so long. I guess I lose track of time when I'm reading scary Reddit stories. But that was fun. Been here since I had 3 viewers. Oh, thank you. How old am I? I am a minor, and that's about all I will say. I do have my age in my description if you are really interested in knowing, though. So, there we go. Now we got the pigment. Yeah, that's a lot brighter. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. I think we're good. Cool. Are we happy? Should I add anything else? This was just me really just playing around with colors. Good night. I'd show some... Thank you, Lane. Nighty-night. Okay. Do we have anything we want to add? I say we as if I am in fact 14. I will send my bear's fur back.